'Tis snares, lines, angles, hooks, and nets, yet fish there be, that neither hook nor line, nor snare nor net, nor engine can make thine. They must be groped for, and be tickled too, or they will not be catched, whate'er you do. How does the fowler seek to catch his game? By diverse means, all which one cannot name. His guns, his nets, his lime twigs, light and bell, he creeps, he goes, he stands. Yea, who can tell of all his postures? Yet there's none of these will make him master of what fowls he please. Yea, he must pipe and whistle to catch this. Yet if he does so, that bird he will miss. If that a pearl may in toad's head dwell, and may be found too in an oyster shell. If things that promise nothing do contain what better is than gold, who will disdain that have an inkling of it there to look, that they may find it? Now my little book, though void of all these paintings that may make it with this or the other man to take, is not without those things that do excel what do in brave but empty notions dwell.
Well, yet I am not fully satisfied that this your book will stand, when soundly tried.
Why, what's the matter?
It is dark.
What though?
But it is feigned.
What of that? I trow some men by feigned words as dark as mine make truth to spangle, and its rays to shine.
But they want solidness.
Speak, man, thy mind.
They drown the weak, metaphors make us blind.
Solidity indeed becomes the pen of him that writeth things divine to men. But must I needs want solidness, because by metaphors I speak? Were not God's laws, his gospel laws, in olden time held forth by types, shadows, and metaphors? Yet loath will any sober man be to find fault with them, lest he be found for to assault the highest wisdom. No, he rather stoops and seeks to find out what by pins and loops, by calves and sheep, by heifers and by rams, by birds and herbs, and by the blood of lambs, God speaketh to him. And happy is he that finds the light and grace that in them be. But not too forward, therefore, to conclude that I want solidness, that I am rude. All things solid in show, not solid be. All things in parable despise not we, lest things most hurtful lightly we receive, and things that good are, of our souls bereave. My dark and cloudy words they do but hold the truth, as cabinets enclose the gold. The prophets used much by metaphors to set forth truth. Yea, whoso considers Christ, his apostles too, shall plainly see that truths to this day in such mantles be. Am I afraid to say that Holy Writ, which for its style and phrase puts down all wit, is everywhere so full of all these things, dark figures, allegories? Yet there springs from that same book that lustre and those rays of light that turn our darkest nights to days. Come, let my carper to his life now look, and find there darker lines than in my book he findeth any, yea, and let him know that in his best things there are worse lines too. May we but stand before impartial men, to his poor one I durst adventure 10, that they will take my meaning in these lines far better than his lies in silver shrines. Come, truth, although in swaddling clothes, I find informs the judgment, rectifies the mind, pleases the understanding, makes the will submit, the memory too it doth fill, with what doth our imagination please. Likewise it tends our troubles to appease. Sound words I know Timothy is to use, and old wives' fables he is to refuse, but yet grave Paul him nowhere doth forbid the use of parables, in which lay hid that gold, those pearls and precious stones that were worth digging for, and that with greatest care. Let me add one word more. O man of God, art thou offended? Dost thou wish I had put forth my matter in another dress, or that I had in things been more express? 3 things let me propound, then I submit to those that are my betters, as is fit. 1. I find not that I am denied the use of this my method, so I no abuse put on the words, things, readers, or be rude in handling figure or similitude in application. But all that I may seek the advance of truth this or that way. Denied, did I say? Nay, I have leave, example 2,